right, welcome to our problem-solving course. The whole point here is for you to work together to try to figure out a way that all of you can solve the problem. So if one of you hears the problem and just decides, I know how to do that, and runs out and does it, and leaves all of their teammates behind, have you had success? No. No. So the whole key here is planning. When you've heard the problem, you need to get together and plan a way to solve the problem. And can everybody do all the same things? Are some people better at some things than other people?
Yes.
Yeah, people have different talents and different abilities, so you're going to need to take those into consideration. If somebody isn't able to do something very well, what should you do?
Help them.
Help them, yeah. Should you make fun of them and laugh at them? No, of course not. You should come up with a plan for how you're going to help them. So, our first activity is right over here. Behind the board, please. This is a fish ladder. You all are salmon, and you all want to go and spawn. And spawning is when fish go and they lay their eggs to have their babies, and you all desperately want to get upstream so that you can have your babies, so you can do your spawning. But unfortunately, people have stepped in and kind of done what they do really well, messed up nature. People have built a dam right across the river that you guys need to swim up. But they've tried to help you out by building a fish ladder that will help you get over the wall. So, your objective is to use your fish ladder to get one at a time up into your spawning grounds. You have to start on or behind that board right there. That's one side of the dam. You need to get across on the fish ladder, and you all need to end up in the spawning grounds. The spawning grounds are this square platform here, and also this area here. Back here is not the spawning grounds. If anyone's back here, y'all have to start over, because you died, you fell out of the river. So, this part right here, this is the dam. If a fish just lands on the concrete of the dam, what's going to happen? What? They're not going to survive, and this is your family. You want everybody to survive. So, if you've got a lot of upper body strength, you can just hold on here and swing across. If you have more of a problem with your upper body strength, you're not able to support your whole body on your arms, you may put your knee into the loop. Don't put your foot in the loop because you'll be up too high and it's kind of dangerous. But you're allowed to put a knee in the loop.
Grab it.
Any questions about what you're going to do? Yes?
How are we supposed to go over to get that?
She asked an excellent question. How are you supposed to get the fish ladder? That's the first step of your planning, to figure out how you're going to get the fish ladder. But you may not pick anything up off the ground to help you. Yes?
Can I put this over there?
No, you may not go onto the dam or you will die. Everybody get behind the wood. Yes?
Can we step on there?
You may step on there. So, talk to each other, make a plan, and figure out first how to get the ladder.
I do it every time.
No. We can tie our shoes together.
Yeah, that's all. Can we do that?
Can we tie our shoes together? No, our jackets.
Your rule is you may not pick anything up off the ground, so you can't go and find a really nice long stick to help you.
Come on, just okay.
Go. He asked a really good question. He said, so do we make a plan and just go? Well, everyone should know what the plan is. I should be able to ask you what the plan is, and him what the plan is, and you what the plan is, and you all say the same thing. Then we know we've got a plan. But yeah, once you've got a plan, you've agreed on it, go for it.
So.
Wait, you should go back there.
Wait, Sam, no.
So long.
Get it, okay. Pull it. Who wants to go first? Pull it.
Pull it.
Hard?
No.
Pulling.
My jacket's
Everybody get their sweater. No, let me get. I'll go first.
Everybody get their jacket.
So what just happened?
That's why he died.
One person decided, I'm going first, and they just went, and what happened to them? They died. They crashed and burned on the dam and died. And you have to start all over again. So, do you think that maybe it might be a good idea to come up with a plan that makes sense for what order you're going to go in?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that might be a good idea too. Go for it.
ABC order. We should be shortest to top.
It's time to go home. Oh, you need to end up behind the log.
You can't land on the log.
You may land on the log, but afterwards you need to get behind it.
No. What the hell?
Whoever wants to go. I'll see that.
Let's make a line. Hey, go. Let's go.
Teachers who are facilitating this activity, if you see a situation where it might seem like a student might fall down and hurt themselves, that is a good time to step in and spot and provide assistance if you need to. You want the kids to be able to do as much as possible on their own, but you don't want anybody to get hurt.
This is so fun.
Alright, so let's make a circle. Let's stop touching it and let's make a circle. So, not as far as swinging and lifting your feet up and all the kind of physical stuff like that, as far as the teamwork, what did you do that worked well?
Plan.
You planned.
Tied the hoodies together.
You worked together to put the materials together, tied your hoodies together.
We made more momentum.
How did you help people build momentum? Yeah, go ahead.
When they pushed them together, we pushed them back so that it made more momentum.
Yeah. What else? Do you help each other?
Yes.
Yeah. What didn't work very well as far as your teamwork? What could you improve on?
About who goes first in the order.
Yeah, planning your order.
Upper body strength.
Build upper body strength, not really a teamwork thing, but yep. Alright, so let's take the lessons that you learned from this one as we go to our next activity.